Assalamualaikum warahmatullah. Di leen nuyu si Ramadan bi di leen wax Ramadan Mubarak. Yal na yàlla nangu suñ jaami yàlla yëpp amin. Tey nag dañ ñëw rek pour waxtaan ak yéen comme niñ ko miin di def. Tey moom dañ fi am ki nga xamante ne ndaw la mu bëri gëm-gëm ci gëm boppam tim mu nekk si yëngu-yëngu yu bëri. Loolu nag tax ñu bëggoon ñëw feeñal ko tey xam naa ne nag ñu bëri xam nañ ko waaye foog ñu gën koo feeñal parce que ñun Gambia lañ am te Gambien si lañ am tim so suñ gisee ay ndaw yi nga xamante ne ñu ngi yëngatu ñu ngi jóg di dimbale seen gox yi di dimbale seen réew di dimbale seen morom yi loolu jar na ñu taxaw ñooñu noonu farlal leen ak nuñ ko munti mu ne incha allah. So nag tey ñu am fi nga xamante ne moom suñ ci baal yàlla jógee waaye du ma wax lu bëri si moom sax dina continuer wax ñu moom mooy kan ak li mooy yëngu ak lan moo ko dugal si yooyu noonu yëpp. Asalaamaaleykum.
Waaleykum salaam.
Kontaan nañ trop am la fii so dinañ bëgg nga wax ñu yow yaay kan incha allah.
Waaw jërëjëf fay naa la mbokk yi yéen ñuy déglu maa ngi leen di nuyu seen tur ak seen sant. Du ñaan yàlla nangul ñu suñ koor yi nangul ñu suñ ñaan yi ñu fekkee at yu bëree bëri
amiin amiin
ñu koy jaamu comme ni ñu ko war a jaamee waaw comme noo ko waxee rek man maa ngi tudd Alaaji Maar maa ngi dëkk Sinthiou Balia suma tur bi moom fu ma ko wax rek ñu bëri dama bëri nickname nag waaye Alaaji Maar bi moom is one so dafa tax sax ñeneen ni xamewuñ ma Alaaji kese sax Alaaji Maar so dañ foog ne benn tur la waaye Alaaji laa tudda maa ngi sant Maar so man nag young person la leader ku xam ne maa ngi yàgga nekk scout bi maa ngi nekkoon xale primary school Sinthiou Balia foofu laa defee suma primary maa ngi join noonu scouting bi ñoom ñoo ma train lu bëri nag bu ma demee ba gën a mag ma réalise ne there are lot of things yoo xam ne soxla naa ko yoo xam ne mënu ma koy am within school and out and within scouting so moo ma dugal si lot of mentorship and other leadership trainings entrepreneurial trainings ba tey ma nekk ku ma nekk nii currently fourth year student la at the University of the Gambia bi major computer science mu nekk course boo xam ne moo gën a inspire lu tax ma ibbi suma business bi mu nekk business mbiri graphic designing and digital marketing.
Macha allah loolu ñu ngi siy rafetlu di la wax ngàcc jaalaama yal na si yàlla def barke.
amiin.
waaw rek pour buñ waste time dañoo dem straight to the questions. benn bi mooy yow lan moo la dugal si entrepreneurship nag suñ ko waxee loolu laaki angale la waaye moo firi ne ndaw ñi nga xamante ne ñu ngi dugal si yi nga xamante ne dañooy solve problème yi réew mi si ay fànn yu bëri waaye yow yaa ngi wane yaa ngi si digital space bi ak yooyu noonu. So you telling us what inspires you would be very important to this interview.
Yeah, I really appreciate this question and I love the fact that you start with this because since I was young, I'm just focused on problem solving. Like I just want to help people. I want to create impacts in the life of people. You understand? And I realized most of the time, startup businesses, I'm also a startup business, but looking at a bigger perspective, realize that people struggle a lot in terms of starting a business. And most of the time, the greatest problem is how to sell out our business. We can be doing great things. We have creative people at low levels doing great things, but they cannot sell themselves out. So we need means, we need people who will create a platform for us to help us sell the business out. So li bokana si lu nga xamantene motivé na ma inspire na ma trop pour ma come into this business because so my business is graphic design and digital marketing. So and both of these so combine is just to promote businesses to help someone sell out graphic design, you design your things and it will represent you in your absence, communicate for you and the like because you cannot be everywhere. You understand? Digital marketing we also is leveraging on technology because right now everything is about technology. So baby like we spend a lot of time on technology. So we utilize that opportunity as far as people are concentrating on it. We utilize on that to make sure we promote people's businesses. We educate and inspire people a lot. So these are things that inspire me a lot.
So in a nutshell, what inspired you is to solve the problem of the gap that the Gambian youth or entrepreneurs are facing when it comes to marketing their products. And like you said, they cannot be everywhere. So that's a very big challenge. I know in the Gambia, even branding and all of that is a big challenge still. But you coming in to solve that problem would be really a good one. So how do you balance innovation with the challenges of running a business? Yes.
Yeah, innovation is an opportunity for us to leverage on, but innovation is also another thing that leads to a lot of people are thinking of a lot of things because the invent of AI again, and a lot of people think that we can lose our roles.
Yes.
There will be no much need for us again when there are robots and a lot of things. But innovation definitely gives a bigger opportunity. Like when there are a lot of things, you also open a wider space to learn more, to be open to new things.
Yes.
So this is how innovation helped me, because we do things in different ways.
Yes.
Before innovation, we do it in the hard way, because before I'm an artist, I draw.
Okay.
Yeah, I draw a lot, but most of the time people don't know it. But due to innovation, the invent of these softwares and other things,
yes,
I packed aside because it's easier. So we leverage on those things. So innovation gives me a wider space.
So in a nutshell, innovation is giving you the effectiveness in your work.
Yeah, exactly.
You're more effective and efficient, because let us say a drawing that would take you 3-4 days, with innovation, leveraging on that would give you an ample time to finish that quick.
Yeah.
Without wasting much time. So you make a lot of customer satisfaction out of that as well, because let us say you have 5 customers. So if you want to do the thing manually by yourself, it will take a longer period of time.
Yeah.
So you leveraging on innovation would definitely give you time. Yeah, that really makes sense.
It gives me to adopt a culture of continuous learning.
Exactly.
As far as things are, innovation is continuing, so you have to learn to be at the same level with things.
That makes sense. That makes sense. So what is the most important lesson you have learned as a young entrepreneur? What is the most important?
Yeah, I learned that resilience and patience is something that is very important in us, because you cannot turn into what you want to be overnight.
Yes.
Do you understand? So you have to be patient and resilience. Always show commitment to what you're doing. You show love and like the zeal of doing it. So this is one of the things that
that's really important. I can remember there was a time I was doing some entrepreneurial training at Yali, okay, the 42 cohort. So one of the things that they told us is to be resilient, more especially as Africans. And this is because of the lack of all the technological advancement, the energy that we don't have. Let us say you're operating that kind of a business that has to do with computers, but the network system in the Gambia, we know is not very good. So you have to be resilient by looking for a generator or a solar panel, something that will make you go even without network. So that is very important for us to understand.
And also to build a strong network and seek guidance, because these are things that we need as young entrepreneurs and individuals. We need to have a greater network. Do you understand? Through this you can learn. And most important, you need someone like a mentor, someone to guide you through. This will help you to avoid a lot of mistakes and unnecessary things.
Okay, let's go to the next question. How do you stay ahead in a competitive market? Because we know you are not the only person doing that business. You have a lot of other people doing that business, and maybe price-wise, they might be charging, less than that you're charging, or your prices might be competitive as well. So, but how do you try to stay in that kind of an environment?
Yeah, one of the most important thing on this is trying to understand the evolving needs of your customers, and this is a big problem. Like people don't mind much about it.
Okay.
So for us, we try to be connected with our customers. So we make sure we understand their needs, how they need it. We give them the free time to have good rapport with us to an extent that they will be able to express their needs to us fully, because some don't have that opportunity from the people that are serving them. So we make sure we create this environment with them. Make sure we can create, for example, we can make a design for someone like and give you options like 3 to 4 times for you to edit it based on your needs, because like it never ends. It's just like writing. No matter how good it is, it can be edited.
Definitely.
You understand? So most of the time, I have faced it a lot of time. Clients normally complaining they don't have the opportunity to express themselves how they need it. Business owners normally take it as it's our business. We know the work, so you just tell us what we want, we give it to you. You understand? But sometimes you can be surprised that you're the one who know the work. Sometimes your client even understand the thing better than you, so you give them the platform to share their experience. Then you work on that. So this is a great tool that we use.
That's a very great tool. I think all the entrepreneurs out there, or all the people with business, should leverage on that. Should really take advantage of that, because it's feedback. I'm like, my brother is an architect, so he understands this as well. Sometimes you can make a very good design of a building, you give this to your client, but still there is a way they don't feel, that house is okay still. So if you listen to their feedback, their inputs, it makes the work even much perfect.
Yeah, sure.
So I think that's a very good skills that you have, having a conversation, giving the space to your clients to give you feedbacks, and you're also not just taking this feedback, but you're trying to implement them in your work. That is a very good strategy. Yes. The next one is, can you see a failure that turned into maybe an opportunity for you or a learning advantage for you along the line?
Yeah, earlier on when I started all this process, because I was not good on the work, so I was doing work and I just jumped one fine day and say, I want to do this.
Yes.
I start charging price before even being good on the work. I start charging price. So we are always rusing for money.
I know.
So later on I realized, because I normally have clients, but sometimes you will ask for a basic thing and I will start to struggle to give you what you need, because I was just looking for the money. So if you say I need something, I ask what do you need, a logo, then I'll give you price, but without even asking the things that you need. So these things were part of the things that was disturbing me a lot. So later on I realized that before going for the money or doing something, you need to have the knowledge. Yes, you need to learn, you need to go and meet people to understand things more. Then, so it disturbed me a lot, but at times I even lose clients. When you come, I design something, you just look, you don't even respond back, you just go. So it retarded me a lot. So I learned from it, then I go back to the box, drawing board, I learn, then I come back. So this is something that helped me a lot, and I will advise each entrepreneur to make sure before they venture into things, before rushing into the money, let them try and understand what they're doing. Let them know the work to the core.
So where are you positioned at the moment? Where is your office, or you're working at home?
Yeah, I'm working at home currently. Okay. Everything is at home.
Okay.
And we can serve you to the best of your needs.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you approach building a strong team and, that company culture? Sort of, you have, let us say you are not even big enough to be called a company, but you have a future, you have a dream as well. So you're going to reach your highest prospect, inshallah, with this kind of determination and resilience. So how would you build that kind of a culture for company? Yeah,
so the most important thing is listening and valuing people's idea, their skills. So this is one of the key things that I'm leveraging on. And as a startup business, as you said, I'm not rushing. So most of the time, the people that I normally work with, these are my colleagues, people that are also trying to grow in their various areas.
Okay.
Because this business is a wide business. Most of the things, I'm the one doing it. But there are things that I'm going to do, because currently I'm even having a friend who is in the US, who's normally doing the website designs and the rest for me.
Okay.
So basically, I invite people with skills, listen to them, and take their value, because we all have our visions and missions. We have things that we want to achieve.
Yeah.
So we gather everything and make sure we all try to have a common goal that will solve our needs.
That makes sense. That really makes sense. And if you look at it from the aspect of specialization, it brings in effectiveness.
Yeah.
You are good at this, somebody is good at that, and like that. So if you come together, you make a very perfect assemblage of work.
Yeah, sure.
That really makes sense. So what would you advise, or what advice would you give to young aspiring entrepreneurs like me, Mr. Komma, and all those other people out there who are willing to want to join the value chain?
Yeah, the most important thing is something that I missed when I was starting is start small.
Okay.
No matter what, we are so hungry that we just want to start today and rush, because as I said earlier on, the time I started, I was focusing on the prices. Like, how much will I get from a design and design? Yeah, without starting small. Like, start small.
Yes.
You don't need to rush. You don't even need to go to the big clients or big businesses. No. Look at a good niche that will suit you at your own level. Start low. Easy, and inshallah, things will work for you. And the most important thing is look for guidance, seek for knowledge, because it's never enough. So look for people to advise you, to guide you, and support you whenever you need it. So with this, you will have a diverse knowledge on the industry and the rest of things. So I will advise young entrepreneurs to start low and be patient, and just to be resilient. It's never easy. There are times that you will be frustrated and say that, I will, because I'm doing a community internet business at my side, like Hotspot. This is a common thing, right?
Yes.
And I started it, and I want to just get rich fast. So after paying over 25,000 subscription fees and the rest. It was in rainy season like 2 years ago. Just 3 days after installing the antenna, it fell down, by the wind. So like I give up. And I was like, yeah, I have to stop this because I cannot spend this a lot of money. But I have a friend, who Musa Bojang, who I always thank for this. He advised me, guide me. So then I continue the thing. So this is something like patience and resilience. So it's very important. Without it, you will not go. You can easily give up because there are a lot of hurdles on the way.
Definitely. So, but those hurdles are supposed to be seen as sort of a motivation. A motivation. Let us say you're playing a game and there is nothing like a hurdle. The game feels boring. So entrepreneurship is like that as well. The hurdles make you even go further. And after you have a success story, those hurdles are what you celebrate. So I think that's a very good point. People rushing into business without having no mentor. So in a nutshell, you're also telling us that mentorship also contributed to where you are today.
Yeah,
that is really important. That is really important.
Yeah.
So how do you see technology shaping the future of entrepreneurship?
Yeah, technology is actually here as an opportunity to make everything easy. If I told you you are spending 2 hours in something, today technology make it possible for you to spend 30 minutes or even 10 minutes on it. So this is something that we need to incorporate in whatever we are doing. So we don't have to see it as a threat. Most of the time people see it as a threat because there was one, someone told me earlier on, a few years ago when this AI thing was around. So a friend told me, oh my God, but we the content creators, we have no space again in the
Oh my God.
Because AI, you just type and it will bring it bam. But sometimes if you understand it, if you know what is in AI really, sometimes when you read the things, you don't have life from it. This is the thing that it's missing because it's a computer. It's something like a data somewhere, they just bring it. So it's unlike when you sit and use your own imagination to create something. So the realness is not there. So these are things that we just leverage on it. We take it and bring it to our side. We use it. So it make it easier because before doing an advertisement in our site, we normally have a strategy plan, like 3 months, 1 year, or maybe like I can say 1 week or direct. So without AI, you do everything raw from your head. It can be very boring, hectic, and a lot of time, But with AI, so you can just use it with few codes, few lines, and the rest. It gives you edit it on your own.
Exactly.
So it make it easy. So it's not a threat. It's like an opportunity to help us.
Definitely.
Ease things for us.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm utilizing
innovation a lot and technology a lot. I like that because I remember very well somebody also told me something like this, that AI is going to wipe out jobs. I told the person it's not going to wipe out jobs, it's going to make jobs even more effective. Let us look at it from that angle. So I'm very happy that you are leveraging on technology, and it's a good testament that it's giving your business the best prospect that you want out of it. So what's next for your business? What is next for you and your business?
As every businessman will want grow, get bigger. So right now I'm planning to have, as I said earlier, I'm doing everything at home. But this gives me problem like at times in inviting my clients. Some people there, they want, having a shop is another thing which it convinces your clients how serious you are. Without a shop, they will, this one is just a joke. So I'm planning to establish a shop, have at least few people that I will employ, people that will be working in different areas. And the other thing is that I'm planning to introduce new things, because earlier on it was only about graphic designing and digital marketing, you understand, the community internet thing. So right now I want to incorporate web development, software development, and the like. So on it. So with that and a shop, I think we will grow bigger. So these are the future plans that I'm targeting, to have a wider space whereby it will be a bigger team, with other services.
But that's really amazing, and is really going to make a lot of impact in society. I really believe that. So, but sometimes as well, I was having a conversation with a friend at work. So I told him, but the Gambians really struggle a lot of the time in having a platform where they can reach out to, let us say, laborers. I remember how many times people would call me and say, do you know any carpenter? Do you know any mason? Do you know any plumber? Do you know any electrical, guy and stuff like that? So I'll be like, yes, I have them. So I do give them contacts because my brother is an engineer and he design buildings, so he know a lot of those kind of people.
Yeah.
So I was thinking if we have an app in the Gambia where people can go and be looking, for example, I want to have like a carpenter. I can go to the app and type a carpenter, then see the carpenters who are most rated and their prices and the type of charge, work that they do. That way, it's more convenient. Let us also say apartments. It's very difficult to find an apartment in this country. You go to Facebook, you have to be searching, and all kind of, how do they call them, agents will come your way, and some will be overcharging you. You don't even know. They will take you to a house. I remember looking for a house some time ago, like 6 months ago, and somebody took me to a house that is already occupied by tenants. So I had to take permission from those people so that we can investigate, which is not very nice. So but if we have an app, young Gambians should be thinking from that angle. Do you have any idea or do you have any interest in that kind of a thing?
Yeah, actually, right now it's not a priority to me, but I have seen such, not many, because I once come across a app. I don't know, it's a website or an app, skills.com, something like that. So they normally, just as you explain it, and I have a friend and a mentor, a guide, someone called Abdul Karim Baji. He's also running a business called Connect. He's trying to connect young entrepreneurs within Gambia and outside. So just as you said, the different skills that we have, carpenter, mason, electricians and the like, you just come and register, they will have it there. So they are doing continuous advertisement. So when you need someone, you just reach to them and they will contact you with reliable individuals. So this is something that, I think is still not enough, because this is another reason why people can always venture into entrepreneurship, because it's very wide. There are a lot of opportunities. Because all that you say right now here, we can venture into them. There are people who want to venture into entrepreneurship, but the problem is, what will they do? They don't know what to do.
Exactly.
And we have a lot of things. Because just imagine if you need a room, like you have to pay an agent 3,000, like
6,000. I remember paying 7,000. In fact, 7,000.
The comfort of your room, like exactly inside your room, just log into our app and do your things and have it. So these are all innovation, though I'm not interested, but it's something that people can do. People can leverage on and have a business that you will do at your own zone. So I would advise people to check on Connect and this skills.com. I'm not using it though, skills.com, but a lot of Gambians are using it. So I normally met them with during entrepreneurial trainings and the like. So maybe future plans also, I will
think about that. Okay. But do they have advertisements? Because I've never come across this thing. When I initiated this on Facebook, somebody reached out and said, one Mr. Fall is doing an app, but I don't even see that app. I don't know anywhere. I don't see Gambians talking about it. It's not popular. Are they marketing it? I know of one that is called Chopsa, but it's almost like dead. I cannot hear it anymore.
Yeah, I know Chopsa is an app, but mostly in catering, so delivery things. Yeah, I know. I met the person. Is Abdurrahman? I don't know.
I once met him.
So, yeah.
I once met him.
Young entrepreneur do it wonders to understand.
Yeah. So, Omar. It's Omar.
Yeah.
Omar Ba.
Omar. Yeah, Omar. Yeah, something like that.
Omar. It's Omar.
And then we met sometimes because we normally have training in Alliance Franco.
Okay.
So we normally met there. So most of the time, the problem is advertisement. Publication is the issue, because we always based on one thing. Like we have our social media page, then we only do post there. So it will be difficult for people who are not connected to you to know it. So that's why sometimes we need to diversify things. You try and pay others and use other means to share the group, because this is needed. There are a lot of carpenters out there who can do the work. For example, for us at our junction, we have a big carpentry shop. You understand? But they make good beds, but people don't know them. So it's good that we go and meet these people, advertise our business, this app, so that they can utilize on it. So I would say it's advertisement, and these are the reason why we step in. We say we need to help them. They have to sell their business.
Definitely.
You cannot have a very good business and still it's not known to people. So
that's still backwardness. Thank you so very much for having you. I think we will conclude it from here. It's a pleasure having you. If you have any final words that you want to share with the audience, you're very welcome. Yeah, thank you so much for this, and I will share this with you. This is my first time I'm having such interview.
Oh, thank you.
Radio, TV, this.
So that's why it's kind of scary to me.
I know.
When you told me about it, I was like, wow, I'm doing this. I kind of but alhamdulillah, it's easier than I thought. So I'm just going to advise young entrepreneurs, like as I said earlier on, you have to have patience and resilience. You know? Nothing good comes overnight.
Yeah.
You have to struggle. You have to learn. You have to seek mentorship from people who know. Let them guide you through, and inshallah, you can make it through. There are a lot of opportunities for us. We have a course, like I did a training for this. I think it maybe next time we will discuss about it. It helps you to innovate, to look for ideas. We have a lot of problems. So the best way to have a business is take our community problems and bring solutions to it. You just attach profit to it. That's it. That's the business. You understand? So we can all do it. So go out there and look for a problem, bring a solution to it, and seek guidance and advice to bring profit to it. And it's a business, and you run it. So if you are a startup business and you need to grow, you are finding it difficult, you can link us. We have a social media page, Facebook. My business name is Soogf Tech Gambia.
Okay.
You can contact us. If you go to our page, you will see some of our works. You can contact us if you need logos, business flyers, teasers, advertisement. You know, the digital marketing. We are focusing in 3 parts. You know, you can be like someone, a big person, well known, and you need a platform like the like of Soul Phrases and the rest. They all have their platform, but they can be very busy, but they need someone to handle their business.
Yes.
So we do these things. You have a Facebook platform, and you want your works to be presented there, but you don't have the time. We will do it for you.
Okay.
You understand? To create a bigger audience.
Okay.
Or you have a business, you want to generate leads. You want people to come to your business. We do advertisement, Facebook ads, Google ads, and the rest for you to make sure. Or you want to have a greater audience. You have a business, you have a Facebook page with like 3,000 followers. You want 15 to 18 and the rest. We do it to you also. So it's just like making things easy. You want this, but you don't have the time. We call you and say, yeah, we have the time, and we will do it for you in the best way that you need it.
Yeah.
So
that is all you do. Thank you so very much, Mr. Alaji. It's a pleasure having you here, and that will bring us to the end of the interview. And thank you for staying with us until another time. It's Bakari Konate, support our own Gambian Foundation. Thank you.